My HOA forced me to build a moat. Now I owe my neighbor $30,000 in exotic fish. I've been battling my HOA for months because the president, Brenda, decided my collection of 47 unique garden gnomes constituted unauthorized lawn ornamentation. When I received the final notice threatening heavy fines, I decided on an extreme form of malicious compliance. I couldn't remove the gnomes, but I could certainly change the landscape surrounding them. I rented a backhoe and dug a narrow, deep perimeter around my entire yard, a defensive barrier, a moat, essentially. I thought it was hilarious, a shallow, muddy ditch to make a point. But then a week of record-setting rain hit the state. My shallow ditch turned into a 4-foot-deep trench, genuinely filled with murky water. To escalate the absurdity, I drove to the local pet supply store and bought several hundred feeder fish to populate my new water feature. Just cheap, common goldfish, a final, petty jab at Brenda. I figured she couldn't complain about wildlife. The massive twist came during the weekend hurricane. The moat overflowed, sending a massive current of water and hundreds of tiny orange fish straight over the property line and into Brenda's prized Japanese koi pond. I assumed she'd just net out the cheap invaders. Instead, she called an aquatic specialist. It turns out the feeder fish I bought were not common goldfish, but highly aggressive juvenile red-lined torpedo barbs, a protected and invasive species. They rapidly consumed the specialized ecosystem Brenda had cultivated for years, stress-killing her 3 award-winning $9,000 Nishiki koi. I now have a legal letter demanding $30,000 in compensation for the exotic fish, the destroyed pond filtering system, and the mandated ecological cleanup required to ensure the invasive barbs don't spread to the local reservoir. I just wanted to keep my gnomes.